Fort Morgan Mustangs out on the mat, trying to represent Northeast Colorado in 4A. Ochoa immediately in on a single leg takedown, lifts it up high and gets the 2-point takedown right on the edge of the mat. Drags his opponent, Samai Spencer from Mountain View, back in near the edge of the mat. They work right on the edge in front of the scorer's table. Just 20 seconds gone here in the first period. They'll roll out of bounds, head back to the center, and try again. As Spencer rolled out after the whistle, he rolled Ochoa all the way through, and he bounced into the scorer's table. Everything okay? We're back underway. Mustangs in the maroon singlets with a white belt, and I believe it says Mustangs down the back, down the spine of the singlet. Ochoa riding from the right side. 40 seconds gone in the first period. Ochoa works for wrist control. Got a hold of a right wrist. Had an opportunity to turn in a half Nelson. Couldn't quite get his arm around in time to sink it. Now reaches across on the far side, and he's rolled over Spencer. Official down. I didn't see him waving the hands. He was eyeing it pretty good. I didn't see any points waved. It's tilted again. Now they're waving back points. Not sure that Ochoa can get the pin from there. At least 2 back points coming. We'll see if Ochoa can get all 3. Now Spencer turns back in, hanging on to a single leg. Ochoa settles back in, trying to stretch out that power half Nelson. He's got Spencer stretched way out. Now he's got it turned over for good back points. Good back exposure there. Needs to be careful from this position. He's stretched out pretty good should he lose that grip. Now he gives up on it, and Spencer's up onto his feet. They go out of bounds, and they'll reset. Ochoa with a 5-1 lead after the escape from Spencer. They're back on their feet. Final few seconds of the first period. Shot at the end by Spencer, but not enough time. So after one, Ochoa leads it 5-1. He gets the choice, and he wants to go takedowns. So they'll start on their feet. Here's the shot right off the whistle. Single leg grab by Ochoa, but good pressure back into it by Spencer. And he hits him with a hard crossface, and he's got Ochoa turned over. That hard crossface right into Ochoa, and he's going to get some back points out of that. So a bit of a mistake by Frank there. 2 back points, so that ties the score 5-5. All of a sudden, Ochoa tied up. Ochoa, the regional runner-up last weekend. Mustangs in the regional tournament down south at Pueblo County High School. The Pueblo school's running away with that tournament. Pueblo County scoring 300 team points. Pueblo Central and Pueblo Centennial second and third, and Fort Morgan in 4th place in that tournament. Here's Ochoa back up onto his feet. They'll slip out of bounds. 55 seconds to go here in period number 2. Ochoa tied up, had a hold of a single leg and just had pressure back into him, drove him back over for a takedown and back points. So now he's tied. There's a locked hands. So Ochoa will receive a penalty point. That'll put him up 6-5. He had the hands locked, and he had them locked for a good long time. Ochoa back to the base position, tries to get up to his feet. Now he's up, trying to get turned back in. Spencer hangs onto the single leg, yanks Ochoa back in. Now they drive down on the edge of the mat, and they'll slip off again. 34 seconds to go, period number 2. Francisco Rosales Ochoa, the Fort Morgan Mustangs senior, out there with a 6-5 lead, leading it on a penalty point right now. Senior Caleb Bell Going to be coming up here fairly soon. We need to watch the board and figure out where he's going to show up. Back underway. Ochoa working from the bottom, has been working from the bottom the majority of this period. Got taken down, has not been able to earn an escape, but he does have the lead on a locked hands penalty. So 17 seconds left in the period. He's up by a score of 6-5. Don't see Caleb Bell on the board yet. Now here's Ochoa working towards the escape. Time running out in the period, though. He's not going to get it. He'll lead at 6-5. He had the choice in the second period. Now Spencer gets his choice. The Mountain View wrestler will work from the bottom. Here's a sit out by Spencer. Ochoa on his feet, just pressuring back into him. Fort Morgan Senior leading this opening round match by a score of 6-5. And now he rolled Spencer through. He was on his back for just a moment, but then he loses it and gives up the escape. I guess he did get the back points. He got 2 back points out of it. So 8-6. The two wrestlers are on their feet. Frank Ochoa leading this match by 2. We're down to 1:15 to go in the match. Two wrestlers work right at the 10-foot circle. Down to a minute to go. Here's the shot by Spencer. Ochoa sprawls out, pressuring away on that head. Now Spencer latching onto a single leg, trying to get it pulled in tighter, but they're near the edge of the mat. Spencer picks up Ochoa's leg high. Here's the takedown. Well, they're near the edge, yes. Are they calling it the 2-point takedown? Yes. Tie the score, 8-8. There's a caution for stalling against Ochoa, and that's accurate. He's not done much. Now with 27 seconds left in the match, an escape will win it for the Fort Morgan Senior. Trying to get off to a good start in this tournament. Standing switch. Now he's near the edge of the mat, and we're down to the final few seconds. 15 seconds left in the match. Right on the edge. He's sprawled out, draped out on top of Spencer. Spencer will remain. Now what happened? Okay, they gave a reversal and then a re-reversal. So, okay. So when it's all said and done, it's now 10-10. 1 second left on the clock in regulation. 1 second on the clock. And now we're going to overtime. 10-10. The Fort Morgan Senior, who had an early 5-0 lead in this match, is now tied 10-10, heading into overtime. A takedown will win this match. They're on their feet. Ochoa backing up again. He's already been cautioned for stalling. Spencer on the shot. Ochoa pressures on the head. Spencer trying to pull that knee in. He's got it in fairly tight. And Ochoa not in a very good position here. And he's going to get taken down. Ochoa will lose it. Was up 5-0, ends up losing it 12-10 in overtime. Tough loss for the Fort Morgan